I'm actually like a little bit scared. Also, I feel like any moment, whatever it is I have built up will be gone.
At the end of the day, we have one life and there's no rewind on life. So if you're not in the moments that you're living, what's the point? Ouch. Sorry, Ramon.
Yeah, but he knows this.
Man, you're really mean to all the people around you today. You're on one.
But you know, I've never been to a concert.
Me neither. And I want that to be my first. I want to lose my virginity to Taylor Swift.
Nice. Yeah.
Dirty 30.
I love it.
Smells like 40.
I don't like uncertainty, and not having something to look forward to always put me a little bit out of path. So is it really jinxing because this episode does not come out until after you've been there?
Yes, but there's people.
If you swim around the rock in the sea,
be right back.
You're leaving. Maria leaves right away.
I'm gonna go with Simba straight from here to Paphos and swim around Aphrodite's rock.
You're gonna be swimming as you never swam before. I thought until I was 25 that I was gonna be a millionaire by 30.
So it's harder to accept the bank account than the number of the age.
Yeah. Hi Maria.
Hi Olivia.
Welcome back to another episode of Ice Latte Girls.
A very special episode.
A super duper
Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Stumbled again my words. You know, this is something that we've been talking about to do for a long time, and it's happening. And you who are listening and watching have literally no idea what it is.
Well, some of you know.
Oh yeah, we did do some sneak things on the stories and stuff.
And I mean, they know.
Yeah, they know. And who are we saying they? Like, what is going on?
What is happening in the Ice Latte Girls Black Lemon studio?
Yeah. Okay, let's not keep the tension going for longer.
Dum dum dum. So, we have
an audience. We're so lame. We're so lame. That's not how it sounds here.
We're so childish.
Yeah, we're really. We by the way, played with all these buttons beforehand.
Yeah.
Like, the first time we came to the studio ever.
You guys can try it later. It's fun.
Yeah. When we say you guys, by the way, we didn't say it again. We have an audience here in the studio with us. We have 6 people. That is
6 people.
Insane.
And
6
actually,
ladies.
we've been speaking to the ladies before we started filming. A lot of them have been listeners since the first episode. That is
Ridiculous. That's insane to think of.
Yeah.
That's like, 5 months.
People listen to
Or
our
more.
silly little podcast.
Silly little podcast. Talk about
Two silly little girls.
Talk about nonsense.
So yeah, we have 6 beautiful ladies in the studio. And we posted a story literally 12 hours before filming.
I know. I actually wanted to post a story like a week ahead, but honestly, like they went by and I was like, shit, I cannot post it now. And I did it last minute, girl. Like, what is wrong with me? Why do I keep on doing things the last minute? Like, we had so many chances to.
We did.
But regardless of that.
And we knew our filming date so much earlier on.
Yeah.
It's been set.
We literally booked this day like 3 weeks ago. So it's
organized.
Very organized. But regardless, the fact that we have 6 people here, it is actually surreal. Like it feels really, really cool.
No, we have 7.
7.
We have Simba.
Simba is here also joining us again.
Yeah, sorry, I woke you up. Sorry.
He was just chillaxing, living
You were
his
just chillaxing. Sorry.
Aww. So thank you so much, ladies, for being here. It is an honor that we have people who want to come to the studio and just follow the episode and see how it's done.
Because obviously, like, I don't know, it's very different to live it in person.
Yeah, it is.
Like, even to us, first time we did this, it's quite, I don't know, is it not different? Yeah, they're nodding.
They're nodding. And also, like, for example, when it's just you and me, it also kind of like, at least now towards the last 2 months, it feels like it's, okay, we're just talking a bit, you know? But we also need to be a little bit prepared. Now, it's like we're putting it on test. Can we also talk in front of people? So it is definitely like a learning curve for us.
Yeah.
In this episode.
Yeah. And we were very skeptical when and how and to do it.
Yeah, are people even going to come? Like, who want to come?
To be honest, I thought no one would go.
I also thought a lot, like people would.
Especially because of how last minute we posted.
Yeah. So again, thank you. Thank you so much for being here. So cute. The girl was mouthing back. Thank you. So sweet. All right. So Maria, how have you been, by the way? I realized I have not asked you, how are you? I think I would never ask each other in episodes like, how are you?
I don't think we do. I'm good, Olivia. How are you?
That is so bad. Why have we not asked each other?
I don't know.
You good?
That is such a fair point. We never, ever.
What's wrong with us?
I'm really good. I'm really excited. I'm having a bit of an emotional roller coaster. There's a lot happening these last few days. And with the conference that, and you coming to Cyprus so unexpectedly and all this work and all this stuff, it's just been...
Yeah, a roller
But I'm
coaster.
good. I'm happy. I'm excited.
Nice.
You?
I need to take a breath and just remember, how do I actually feel? I also feel like a big relief now that the conference is over. I feel like I can now start to focus on other things because I was so nervous, as I also said in the episodes back. But in general, I feel good. I'm excited. I mean, summer is here. Like we have also, we're lucky that we live in the Mediterranean and that we have summer until end of October.
Literally.
So that is amazing. I listen to other podcasts and they're like, oh shit, it's already July, August is coming, and summer's over. Because in Sweden we start school usually around the 20th of August.
Oh.
Yeah, so literally summer is over then.
We're in the peak of summer.
Yeah,
summer
we're
just started.
Yeah, isn't that amazing?
It's incredible. We're very lucky.
We're extremely lucky, and in that sense, I'm starting to also really feel like home in Mallorca. We're starting to. We bought our couch, we have our plants that are thriving. I'm a plant mom, by the way. You're a dog mom, but I'm a plant mom. And it's nice to live this calm life.
I think sometimes plants are harder to take care of because he comes up to me and reminds me if I haven't fed him. Your plants can't talk.
No, suddenly they're almost dead. I'm like, shit.
No, if I forget to do something about him, he'll be like, and he'll complain.
They
He's
give
alive.
something. Yeah, plants are a little bit tricky. You have to be did I put them in the correct corner? Oh shit, they're taking too much light.
And they're so sensitive, some of them.
But I think good enough that the plants that I went and bought with my mom, we made sure that they were easy plants because I'm a first-time plant owner.
And every plant is different. Every plant needs a different amount of sunlight and water and love and attention.
Last time I came to Cyprus, I was here for 3 weeks. I forgot to think about the plants. You need to think of, you need to water them, every 5 days.
I could never forget about my dog because he'll be barking while I'm leaving. So,
oh my God, that's so bad.
I know I need a dog hotel or someone to babysit.
Yes.
You can't forget that. But plants are easier to forget.
Yeah,
I know, but so sad.
Luckily, coming back, they were alive. And actually, they were really happy. I mean, I was gone was probably...
Plants were partying without you.
Yeah. Oh my God. So that was coming back to how I'm feeling. I'm feeling good. I'm in a good phase in my life. And I just so grateful. And I pinch myself in so many moments because, for example, the podcast is something that I've been wanting for so long. And that the fact that you and I did it, it was a conversation from I don't know, August last year. And now we're doing it and it's actually in works because every time I come to Cyprus, it has always been in the beginning. We didn't really know how to feel about the podcast or what to expect. And now being here, I just feel I'm actually a little bit scared. Also, I feel any moment, whatever it is I have built up will be gone. So I'm definitely making a long answer short. I'm very incredibly happy to be here, to be in life.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
It's been a lot. It's been a roller coaster. So, sometimes it's easy to lose sight of what's happening and how you're feeling and you just get lost in life. So it's nice to be able to sit down, reflect, be grateful and be excited.
Yeah, man.
Because at the end of the day, we have one life and there's no rewind on life. So if you're not in the moments that you're living, what's the point?
Yeah, and also not having something to look forward to for me was always a little bit. I don't like that uncertain. Uncertain. I don't like uncertainty, and not having something to look forward to always put me a little bit out of path, and then I will become lost. For example, so coming up to what I want to talk about next, which you don't know, I'm turning 30 this year, and most probably when this episode is out, I'm already 30. 30. And the thing is, now when we're recording this is end of July and I have no idea what to do for my birthday. I feel like there's this huge pressure that I'm turning 30. I need to do something spectacular. I need to do something to remember forever for life. And I don't know what to do. First of all, I don't have the budget to do something spectacular. Like, I don't have that kind of money. Like, if I could choose.
But what is spectacular? It's so subjective. Like, what is spectacular to you may not be spectacular to me.
Can I say ideally?
Ideally, I know what it is. It's Disneyland.
Yes. Did I tell you, though, about Disneyland?
Yes, kind of. Not really.
Okay. I always wanted to go to Disneyland Paris. Okay. And Florida. I don't mind. I also want to go to Florida. But Disneyland Paris, because it's close by. And I was really like, okay, I'm going to go to Disneyland 11th of August. It's my birthday.
Problem.
There's one problem, though. Do you know, I'm going to ask the audience here. Do you know why why now in the end I will not go to Disneyland?
In August. What could be the problem?
Huh?
Olympics.
I had no idea.
Speaking of the Olympics, I love how the French protest. They're hilarious. Did you see the shit protest?
No.
The shitting into the Seine?
No.
They're protesting because they're spending crazy amounts of money to clean the Seine, and President said that he would be swimming in the Seine to prove how clean it is because of the Olympics.
Yeah.
And the French made a protest, and they even have an app to track what day you should go to the toilet to end up having your in the Seine in the moment that he will swim. And there's an app that tracks the river flow of like how it will arrive at the right time. It's hilarious.
Wait,
like only the French can protest like this.
I never even heard something similar.
There's chaos. It's not just, it's the Olympics and it's going to be busy. The French are not happy about the Olympics.
Wow.
They're not happy because it doesn't bring really anything positive to the people.
Whoa, man. It's going to be, they're going to, like, people in Paris, because they're also like known to be a little bit, can I even, like, people who know, like a little bit not so friendly towards tourists.
I've never had negative experiences in Paris.
I also never had it.
Everyone always says the Germans, the French. First of all, I don't like generalizing. Second of all, personally, I've never had a bad experience. They were lovely. Every single person I came across in the streets, German, French, so nice to me. It's just that they don't have that American and British fake politeness where they're like, yes, darling. And they don't even help you, but they're so nice. You think they helped you. Whereas the German's going to be like, oh, yeah, you go there.
They're pretty direct, to be honest.
Not going to smile. He will help you more, but they will be more reserved, more cold. They're not going to embellish what they're saying. Yeah. So you're going to be like, did they actually help me?
Yeah, I think
if you're used to that fake politeness.
Their approach is different.
It's the attitude. And personally, the moment I landed in Germany, everyone was helping me with my luggages. So helpful, helping me with directions. The people that didn't speak English made such an effort to speak to me in English.
But also, can I be a little bit honest? Don't you also think it's a little bit like because also we're women?
No, because there was
some privilege in that sense.
No, because there was boys in my group. Okay. I went for the European Youth Parliament, and they were just as nice to the boys. Okay, and I don't think it has to do with pretty privilege, female privilege.
Okay, nice. I just wanted to put it out there because sometimes there's also different treatments in that sense. But
there is.
But then that's good. To be honest, I do think that they're just pretty direct, and if you're not used to the directness, and of course it would become like, whoa, okay, they're not smiling to me. They're not. Yeah, I agree with that.
So I don't know. I don't like this generalizing of they're so rude. These you can a little bit. The stereotypes are there sometimes for a little bit of a reason, but I personally had very positive experiences.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
So coming back to my birthday,
your birthday in Paris,
my birthday
can't really happen.
Will not happen because first of all, it's going to be freaking expensive. Second of all, it's going to be a lot of people. Yeah. And you know what else I realized? I mean, this is also, of course, incredibly privileged. I'm even like considering to go abroad for my birthday. I mean, I know how it sounds, what I'm saying, but let a girl live, living her best life. She, I'm talking myself in third person. So I will obviously not go to Disneyland. Then I realized also, okay, my second option could be London. For the Warner Bros. Harry Potter exhibition. Have you heard about it?
Yeah, but
you also want to go there.
Yeah, but you have another technical problem. All technical problems.
What?
You couldn't find tickets.
Oh yeah, that's what I was going to come to. I cannot go there either because the tickets are sold out, obviously, because I'm last moment. But then also, you know what the thing is with London? I mean, this is also a little bit bad. London. If my siblings and my dad and my friends are listening to this, I'm sorry.
Oh, I know.
Because they're living in London, I know that if I need to go, I need to see them, which is something, of course, I want to do, but I don't want to do it in a small amount of time of stress when I only want to go to Harry Potter. And because I've been, I know it's so bad. It sounds horrible.
I don't want to see my family. I want to go see Harry Potter.
I know, it's horrible. But it's only because London is so big and I'm not the biggest fan of London because I've been there so many times and I just find it hectic. I find it expensive. I just find it like overwhelming.
What does that have to do with seeing your family?
No, wait, I'm getting to it. It's because we're a lot of people, okay? And you know, when you're gonna see people all the time, you only have a certain amount of time, hours during the day. And I want to go there with a peace of mind, with intention. I'm going there to do like a social thing. Like I'm gonna go there to see my family. I'm gonna go there to see my friends and not to have like, because I'm not gonna go for a week to London. It's expensive. It's very expensive. And I only want to go for like a few, like literally, ideally 3 days, go to like Warner Bros. The second day like of my trip there and leave the next day and come back.
Okay.
Because we also live in Mallorca. I mean, it's very like, summer is very beautiful there. So I don't want to spend that much time in London because also my budget is not for that. You know, I don't want to put all my money for August in London, which I've already been thousands of times. But anyways, it's not going to happen. It's not going to happen. So
sorry to your dad.
my siblings. Sorry, Vasiliki. Sorry, Lauren. Sorry, my dad.
And your dad responds to our stories and like watches, so he might see this.
My dad, and you know, I realized I was like, maybe Maria doesn't know that's my dad. He's like, who is this man who responds to all the stories on how
this creepy guy?
Creepy guy. It says like bakery something.
He looks old.
Oh my God, girl, don't say that. He will be so offended.
No, I mean compared to us.
Yeah, of course. So that's also not a option. And my third option, because I have all this planned.
I don't know about a third option.
Okay, yeah. The thing is, like, because I was so set on Disneyland, so even if I would book it last minute, it would be like, okay, you know? But now because of the other second options, I'm out of time. So my third option is going to Ibiza, which is just 20 minutes with airplane from Mallorca. What? Why are you looking at me like that?
I thought you were over your party stage.
But wait a minute. What I'm going to say is the reason I want to go to Ibiza. It's because on my actual birthday, 11th of August, you know who's DJing at Ushuaia?
Who?
I don't know if you even know them, to be honest. Swedish House Mafia. Dude, I see their reactions here. They're like, oh.
That'll be a fun birthday.
I mean, people who have been following for years will know that Swedish House Mafia is my favorite combination of DJs. And their songs are like, come on. My tattoo, this one here, literally says, "See, heaven's got a plan for you." It's mirrored, so that's why you cannot read it. But I mean, I love Swedish House Mafia.
So you should do that.
I know. But
so what's stopping you?
What's stopping me? It's also a little bit fucked up what I'm going to say.
Don't swear.
I feel like I'm a little bit horrible person today, the way I'm thinking. But this is the truth. Like, it would just be me and Ramon.
Ouch. Sorry, Ramon.
Yeah, but he knows this.
Man, you're really mean to all the people around you today. You're on one.
But it sounds so bad. But I mean, it also has a thought around it. Because Ramon is not that into, first of all, house music, EDM, which I am. He's partying to reggaeton. I mean, it's completely different, you know? I want to go there with people who like have this equal enthusiasm of house music, who will also be like singing along. Also, don't you worry, chat. You know. And
also when you go to this kind of event, festival, party vibe, it's nice to be a bigger group of people.
Yeah, exactly. So because I am last minute, I'm like, okay, I cannot do that either. You know, even if it's close by, I could buy tickets. I can go to the event itself. I'm not sure if I want to do it necessarily for just because my options are like elsewhere, you know?
Maybe you shouldn't put so much pressure on yourself to do something insane just because you're turning 30. So what? Next year you're turning 31. And after that you're turning 32.
Yeah, but it's symbolic. It's you go into anda, trianda, 30. I mean, it's like, for me, I feel like the 20s.
We make it a much bigger deal than it needs to be.
But let me do it. Let me make a big deal out of it because I also kind of enjoy it, you know? Like
so you enjoy putting pressure on yourself.
It's not necessarily pressure. I'm just last minute and that's my fault. Like I had all these months to prepare for something for my birthday. To be fair, it was Disneyland. But then I forgot about Olympics, or no, I didn't even know. So coming up to my birthday, now I'm like last minute again, trying to be like, shit, what I'm going to do, because my plans changed 2 days ago. So the reason why I'm bringing this up is because if you have any ideas, apart from the ones that share them with me. And the funny thing is that people who listen to this, most probably, if you've seen me on Instagram, will most probably know already what I did for my birthday, because I mean, this will be uploaded after. But it will also be cool to see what I follow through when I will listen to this episode, to be like, oh yeah, I did that instead, you know? So if you have an idea, so what will you do in my scenario?
Why don't you come to Cyprus and party with all your friends and family that you want to see?
Because I had that as an option, because usually
you're more excited to see Marino.
Yeah, another problem. He is going to Sri Lanka with Galatia.
Oh, what an asshole.
On the 9th of August.
Sorry, Marino. Oh, so you really don't have a lot of options. And also in August, a lot of people from Cyprus will be traveling.
And not only that, my birthday is I think,
in the week of the Kapendavos.
Yeah, the 15th of August, which literally everyone who's Christian Orthodox is literally on vacation. So if everyone who is in that religion is off. And most probably a lot of companies, even if you're not like by religion, they will still be on vacation. So like whole the world is like on vacation on my birthday, which is
a good thing.
It's a good thing, because I mean,
if you were actually organized.
But not only that, like in my case, I'm not working in a 9-to-5 job, so I can travel whichever month I want. I have the luxury of that. I know that. So, but for example, people who do not, they will then travel on that week, you know. So this is an incredible luxury problem. I know that, I'm fully aware of it. But if you have any ideas, let me know.
So I don't know, man. Why don't you like take a romantic trip with Ramon? Since you can't do you're not gonna do a party vibe. Like, I don't know, your birthday spectacular doesn't have to mean like huge party or huge life-changing experience. You can go, I know you guys have traveled a lot, but why don't you go somewhere in Europe you've never been and do something different?
Yeah. To be honest, we've been talking about Switzerland.
Or go to Iceland. Iceland is so cool, the nature.
Yeah, I know, I agree. But I think I want to go there like when it's a bit colder. Also,
Iceland is very cool in the summer, actually.
I mean, is it not like volcano eruption, or is it gone already?
I don't know.
It's been volcano eruption, like intense, like crazy.
But is it not done?
I don't know.
I don't know.
It was a volcano.
Okay, where else can you go?
Okay, but Switzerland is an option. I heard that it's incredibly expensive there, and as I said, I'm a little bit on a tight budget.
I know what you should do.
What?
Go down the Balkan coast.
Balkan coast?
Yes.
Okay. What are your recommendations then?
So you guys can rent a car and drive through Croatia and Montenegro and visit some beautiful places. And there's some cool parties and there's a bit of everything. And you can take like a week-long trip of like driving down the coast and stopping in different cities.
Girl, that's not a bad idea.
That's a very nice road trip.
You
guys can do like a week. You can have a birthday week road trip.
And also it's pretty like cheap there also.
Yeah, it's much cheaper than Switzerland and other places. Or if you want to go closer, you don't want to do the Balkan coast, which I think is more unique because you've never visited that region and it's nice to do something different. You can do the Italian coast.
Yeah.
But that will be a lot more busy and touristy.
Yeah, I feel like a lot of like, no shame, but Americans will be going to Italy because of the Italian dream and vision they have. So I feel like it will be extremely packed.
Yeah. Do the Balkan coast.
That is actually a really good recommendation.
Or another really nice option, which you actually haven't really done, and I don't think neither has Ramon, go island hopping in Greece.
Yeah.
Like you guys can take ferries and visit a few different islands. It would be so cool. And you can go to a bit of a party island. You can go a bit of a calmer island. You can visit some of the most beautiful beaches in Europe. And you haven't really done it.
No, we have not done it and we want to do it.
Definitely. So do it now. And August is the perfect month. Stop saying problems.
Wait, I'm being realistic.
Anyway, Andreas will later send you a message and you can look it up and you can check the flights. And I'm sure you have plenty of options and you can start from Athens, which there's direct flights to Athens. So it's very easy. You can take ferries and little boats and it can be like a whole experience.
It's a good idea.
You're welcome. What a legend.
Oh, okay, that one suited. Okay. What a legend. Okay,
such a nice idea.
That is a really good idea. Okay.
And actually, mid-August, I'm thinking of going to Greece. So you can pop up where I'm going to be.
Oh, where are you thinking of going?
I don't know yet.
Any like places you want to go to?
I'm not sure. I don't know. Because I really also, I don't want to jinx myself. So I don't want to say there's something I want to go to in August. Somewhere else, completely different. So I'm trying to coordinate the dates.
But is it really jinxing because this episode does not come out until after you've already been there?
Yes, but there's people here.
No, Maria, you cannot be like that.
Including you.
Oh, you don't want to say it at all.
And Simba.
You don't want to say it at all out of your head to not jinx it.
Because look, it's really hard to make it happen. I am dying. Guys, please don't fucking jinx me. I'm dying to go to the Eras tour.
Oh, but that I already knew.
Yeah, but you didn't know I'm trying to go.
Yeah, I know you're trying.
I'm dying, man.
I wish that
I
for
need
you.
to live that experience. I need to, dude, it's my once in a lifetime opportunity to listen to the songs I've grown up with. I'm going to start crying.
But is she not going? Is she not going to tour in other?
They're so expensive and they're always sold out. And it's really hard to find. I'm going to start crying. Someone get me Eras tour tickets.
Because they're not even reachable to get. They're like, are they?
No, man. And it's like nosebleed seats. I can't do that.
Nosebleed seats? What does that mean?
Like really bad seats.
Oh, like really like up high, far away.
And they're like $2,000, yeah?
2,000?
Yeah, it's really hard to find decent prices.
You know what? Now maybe you're going to be a little bit mad at me. But when I came back to Mallorca last time, I was in Cyprus, I checked to see, like, you know, when I get notification on Spotify somehow, I see like they're going to hold like concerts. And I saw that Taylor Swift's going to were in Madrid.
Yeah.
That was like a few days after. And I checked how much the tickets were. 400 euros.
Yeah, but what seats?
It was not that far off. The only reason why we did not go was because I was drained. I needed to, like, I could not imagine. I know, that's why I'm saying you're going to be a little bit mad.
I was drained.
Oopsie.
I needed to relax.
I needed to settle. I need to go home and just be
fair enough. I get you. I'm just joking.
No, but my point of this is that maybe not only London, look at other options. Or have you already done it, most probably?
I have, but it's also the dates need to coordinate with work and with Diana's work because Diana's going to come with me. And you need to find tickets to the concert. Flights from Cyprus are complicated.
I know, accommodation also.
So the easiest options were Milan or London. Milan was this weekend that passed.
How come you didn't go to that one? That would
because of the conference. Really? I was going to go to Milan and I didn't. I canceled because of the conference.
Really? So that you could have, priorities. How did you make that decision? Like go to like Taylor Swift concert or conference?
Because I don't know. I kind of regret it. I'm joking. I don't regret it. Because it was a huge thing for us with the podcast and I just weighed the options and at the end of the day, there's other tour date options that I can choose. There was no other conference day option. So I was like, okay, I'll sacrifice it for this time and see if I can make it work for another date.
How long is she touring for in Europe?
Until mid-August, end of August.
So it's on the end.
It's like my last chance.
Whoa, okay, girl, you need to step up the game.
Obviously can't go to a concert in the States and they're so much more expensive as well, the tickets. And beyond that, it's also because I don't want to just go to a Taylor Swift concert. I want to go to the Eras tour. Specifically, I want to hear the songs I used to cry to when I was 16 and I still cry to when I'm 20-something years old.
Yeah, but I understand that. But question then, does she not like in her general concerts later on, does she not still sing, for example, Love Story?
No.
Never?
It's the Eras tour and it's a 3-hour concert.
But how long are the concerts usually?
Like an hour and a half.
Really?
Most concerts.
You know, I've never been to a concert.
Me neither. And I want that to be my first. I want to lose my virginity to Taylor Swift.
Nice. It is an epic thing, though, to lose your virginity to Taylor Swift.
Okay, to your favorite artist.
That sounds so bad. Your concert virginity. Wow, okay. Yeah, then I understand the frustration.
Yeah. So when I figure that out, I'll figure out if and when I'm going to Greece and I'll let you know. So maybe we can meet up for your birthday.
Now, I don't really see the connection. Like you were saying that you were going to go to Greek island also. maybe.
Priority is Taylor Swift, so I need to figure out
Okay, so
dates
if it's
and
not
options.
Taylor Swift, you think
No,
about
I want to do both.
Okay, both, like a
But I just-
combination? Like
No.
separate.
If I go to Taylor Swift, I need to find tickets to the concert, find flights and all that, and figure out when I'm going, and then know that I'm occupied in those dates, so I can figure out when I can go for a summer vacation.
Yeah.
Summer vacation is not the priority. I can vacation whenever I want in my life.
Yeah, you
I'm
prefer
blessed
the
that way. Taylor Swift is once in a lifetime. So I need to figure out my schedule.
You know, I was thinking, because maybe not a lot of people can go abroad. And I also know that we have people who are listening from abroad and maybe thinking of Cyprus as a destination. What are our recommendations for Cyprus?
Don't come in August.
Already out.
I don't know if I want to promote this actually, because then it will ruin my Cyprus experience.
Why?
Whatever. Cyprus is the nicest mid-end September, in my opinion. Yeah. It is the nicest weather, the nicest beaches. But one of the reasons I like it so much is because tourism drops. So I don't want to promote it.
Yeah, but even if you promote it,
I'm already regretting saying this.
Yeah, but truth to be told, not a lot of people will be able to come who has kids.
Good.
Because they're in school.
Good.
Oh my God.
Sorry, it's my literally favorite time of the year. I live on an island. I want to enjoy the island. I don't want the tourists.
Yeah.
I mean, good for them, but like,
yeah,
it just gets hectic. And I hate Ayanaba and Brotaras midsummer.
Okay, midsummer.
I love going during Easter before the chaos, and I love going end of September. It's just so calm. The most beautiful beaches, the most beautiful places. And it's just wonderful because it's so chill, and the weather, it's not that August heat.
It's incredibly heat wave always in August.
You're not
also
dying in the sun. And actually, the sea is the warmest end of September because it's been hot for the whole summer. And I don't know, that's how it works.
Yep, I agree.
And the sea is the warmest. It's not too hot. You're not boiling. It's just the nicest period.
So basically, your recommendation as a start, come in September.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And not even start of September, like
towards the end.
Mid-end September, best time.
You know, I agree on that. Because it is honestly not that super incredibly hot as it gets in July, August.
It's still proper summer. Yeah. Like we're all proper on the beach.
It's not going to be 45 degrees, but it's going to be like 38, you know.
It might be 35, 30, which is very much, especially for someone coming from a Scandinavian country or like a colder country, is very much summer for them.
Yeah.
It's even summer for us.
It's also a different kind of heat also because, for example, it is humid a lot. And when you're not used to that, it's like, it feels like you walk into a wall. You
like
know,
a sauna, man.
Yeah, you know, like every time I was traveling to Cyprus when I was living in Sweden, you know, I don't know if anyone can relate to this, but when you step off the airplane, before they had the connection of like the tunnel and you just went down the stairs, it felt like you went into a wall, you know, you're like, oh, okay, I'm in Cyprus because of the heat, the humid. And that was like always something that connected me with Cyprus. It was like also like a nostalgic, like, okay, I'm home feeling, in a nice way.
In a nice way. So in a sweaty way.
Yeah, definitely. So in this, then we can recommend also like beaches. Like what's your favorite beach in Cyprus?
My favorite thing to do is to.
Like which beach?
This is going to sound like a privileged little snob. My favorite thing is it's not as fancy as it sounds. You can rent a boat for a half day in Lachi for a very decent price. And
what's a decent price?
I don't like to...
What's a decent price?
1 second. I don't like to go on that big boat with all the tourists. I like to rent a boat with my friends.
I've never done that.
6 people, like 200 euros.
Oh, you know, I don't
Maybe 300.
You know what the prices are in Mallorca? We're talking about 1,000 euros.
We're not talking about a fancy boat. That's why I'm saying
it's not a boat.
It's not as privileged as it sounds. You get a little speedboat. And you can find one for 300 euros easily for like 6 people. So it's 50 euros per person. Very decent.
Sleeping.
Yeah.
I've been sleeping.
And it's very different when you go privately, you drive the boat and you stop wherever you want. Obviously, you need to be very careful. One of the people should have a little bit of experience. So I'm lucky we live on an island. Usually we have a friend that knows how to drive a boat and you need to be careful with the anchor. But if anything happens, you can also call them from the port. They can help you. Our anchor got stuck once under a boulder.
No way.
They came, they helped us. So to me, doing that and going by boat into the Blue Lagoon and chilling there all day, you always end up sunburned. So you need to be very careful, but it's just a different experience.
Oh, I'm so jealous. I have not done this. All these years I was living here, I never done that.
So come to Cyprus for your birthday and I'll take you and Ramon to the Blue Lagoon.
Does anyone want to buy my tickets? It's very expensive to come. No, but it's a really good recommendation. Honestly, I love that. I need to do that next time I come during summer.
Yeah. And another beach I love going to is Aphrodite's Rock.
Oh,
because
okay.
it's very like wild.
For anyone who does not know, Aphrodite, like legends say that if you swim around the rock in the sea
You'll get pregnant.
You're gonna find the love of your life. Does anyone know here? You will find the love of your life if you swim around the rock in the sea.
Be right back.
You're leaving. Maria leaves right away.
I'm gonna go with Simba straight from here to Paphos and swim around Aphrodite's Rock.
You're gonna be swimming as you never swam before. Three, I will do it.
Love of my life. Love of my life.
Aww.
No, I like it because also they say that Aphrodite was born here from the foam of the sea.
Mm-hmm.
Like there's a lot of mythical stories.
It's our proud thing of Cypriots that we are connected with Aphrodite.
Yeah, we are connected through mythology a lot. So I love that beach because it's quite wild. There's not that many people and it has the most beautiful sunsets.
Also, good to mention, that is also a rocky beach, stony beach.
Yes.
So you definitely need to wear the water shoes.
No.
Maria, why not? I think it's really good to wear water shoes. I'm going to buy those water shoes and I will buy them and I will send them to you. No, girl, they're really functional and good. I can imagine so you prefer to walk on the stone.
Yes.
When in the middle of the heat, they get really warm also.
That's fine. Flip-flops.
You prefer
flip-flops work just fine.
Yeah, but you're not going to go inside the water in flip-flops. Are you? No, you're not.
No, I'm going to suffer for 5 minutes and then I'm going to swim. I'm not going to feel anything.
Okay, no, I don't want to go through that. I want to wear water shoes. So I will make sure to buy water shoes because we're also going to go explore a little bit.
They're so
Girl. Ugly. Yeah, I know there must be some nice ones.
And you walk and they're like...
There must be some nice water shoes. Do you have any recommendation of good, nice water shoes? No, everyone is like, nah.
See, everyone is horrified.
I'm going to start that trend.
Imagine you see a guy and he's so handsome and he's so great. And then he shows up in water shoes. They're all laughing. Thank you very much. Are you not going to get instant ick?
Everyone is laughing.
Honestly, instant ick. And if I see you and Ramon wearing matching water shoes, man, I'm gonna first I'm gonna throw up a little bit in my mouth. Second of all, I'm gonna laugh like there's no tomorrow. I'm gonna make so much fun of you. I'm gonna make so many memes.
I'm gonna make sure to buy pink water shoes even.
And you know what?
In your face.
You're gonna be giving me the vibes of those really old couple tourists that come to Cyprus, the ones that wear socks and sandals. So I'll be like, next time you wear your Birkenstocks, please wear socks.
But I do that.
Huh?
Yeah, I already do that. Oh girl, that's been around trendy for a long time. It's not like something...
You don't have to follow every trend.
No, but it's convenient as fuck. Wearing socks, like for example, not necessarily these ones, I always do, but yeah, if I want to wear them when it's a little bit colder, I do wear socks, 100%. I also even find it very stylish.
How about when it's cold, since you're wearing socks, you wear closed shoes?
Not needed, because sometimes you just want to slip in your foot. Sometimes you don't want to do the thing with your, with your thing. And sometimes I even have look at the back of my heels. You know how often I get this kind of blisters? Sometimes I also want to air it, and having just sock on and not have something to rub it on the back feels nice.
Each their own.
Exactly. That's why it's good that we don't have the same exact style. Imagine if we were looking the same the whole time. They was double.
It's not about style though. It's nice that we all dress differently.
Girl, it's objective.
But water shoes.
Okay, the water shoes part.
Socks and sandals.
Girl, I told you already. I even brought it up that it was an ick in the ick episode.
And now you want to do it.
Yeah, because of convenience. And because I don't have the complex, I'm saying complex now, of wearing water socks. If I know I need to wear them because I don't want my feet to be hurting. I went to a trip to Milos. It's one of the few islands I ever went to.
I'm really trying to get behind it.
And it was really freaking uncomfortable to walk on the stony beaches. The videos I have of myself is literally I'm not, it's not even nice for content.
You do realize that those water shoes do not create wonders. You're not going to be walking on clouds. It's still going to be a little bit painful.
No, there is a big difference. Girl, even when you wear flip-flops, you feel better.
Yeah, but
What are you
from
talking about?
flip-flops to water shoes, there's not going to be that much of a difference walking on the beach.
No, but it's way better than being barefoot. Like water shoes are like, they're closed, man. They're not like flip-flops. So it's not like you walk in and blap, 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 the heel like splashes.
All right.
I'm talking as if I have worn water shoes my whole life.
Literally.
But I've never worn it. But I am going to buy them. Because
when you do buy them and wear them, send me videos.
You'll be the first one to see. Like when I order it, I don't know, from somewhere, I'll be like, Maria, I ordered this one. Okay, then a question. What color should I buy?
Yellow.
Yellow.
My favorite color.
Like neon color yellow. Like even neon. I will go like even more extra.
Yellow or orange, my favorite colors.
Neon orange. I would go like even one step further. Or neon green. No, honestly, what I had in mind was to do like either like beige so it looks like a foot. So he looks like a Barbie foot.
Cool.
I'm crying. I'm just imagining me and Ramon with beige water shoes, and we're gonna look like Barbie and Ken, you know, like no
look
toes.
like an old lame couple.
You know, can I add on another thing? What we have that literally makes us old man and lady couple.
The list is long, babes.
Yeah, we bought those sunbeds. Like portable ones. So we take them to the beach. Excuse me, but they're very handy, are they not? Yeah, they're best purchase ever. I highly recommend you buying sunbeds for summer. Like they're not bigger, but you can I can even fold it down and lie down completely and tan my whole body and backwards. Girl, it is the best shit ever. Like when me and Ramon bought them, we were like, whoa, why have I not bought these like earlier? Like why did I?
I'm so jealous.
You know, I never seen anyone my age in Cyprus using them. And I'm like, why?
Because you go to the beach and you pay €3 and you lie down on a sunbed that has a little sponge on it as well. And you're like, ah.
Yeah, I agree that.
And then you don't have to carry it.
Yeah, I agree. In Cyprus, the prices for sunbeds are really good. I mean, €2.50 for a sunbed.
And actually, we've gone a bit wild in certain beaches.
Okay, but in general, like on average, I think it's still €2.50. In Mallorca, you don't find that. So, for example, if you want to lie on a sunbed, you will pay like, I don't know, Mykonos prices. Like most probably. I don't know about like general thing, but if you're on like a beach bar, yes. Also because I didn't really check because we have our sunbed, so it doesn't really, it doesn't apply to me.
To be completely honest with you, other than carry a chair and go to the beach, I would rather...
But we have handles. So it's like carrying a purse.
Wow, you dirty 30.
Yeah.
Dirty 30.
I love it.
Smells like 40.
You know what? I'm proud of it.
You should be.
I'm proud.
Good for you. I hope I reach that point in life.
Next step is to buy an umbrella also. You know?
You're really not helping yourself at this point. I give up.
You know why I want an umbrella? Because things get burned. Like my phone gets like overheated. I need to have it some sort of hide it.
Just chuck it under a towel.
Yeah, but also the towel. I want to have
put
an
it in my bag.
Shadows. Anyway, I think we went completely off topic.
Don't even remember what we were talking about, and I'm so horrified and disturbed.
It's okay, brush it off. Shake it off. Shake it off. Good one, huh?
Nice one.
If we were allowed to put songs in our episodes, because of copyrights, we cannot do that, I assume. Then we will put up Shake It Off now in the last part of the episode.
Haters gonna hate.
Okay, so you recommended to go take a boat to Lachi. That's where it started.
Yes.
Okay.
And Aphrodite's Rock. Because what I was trying to say is that in general, the Paphos side of the island, that side of the island has the most beautiful sunsets.
I also feel a bit like Cyprus is untouched for some reason. Is that true? Because that's how my perception is.
Depends where you go.
No, okay.
Some places are more untouched, but it's becoming more and more urban.
Yeah. Okay. Do you want me to know my recommendations?
Yes, of course.
So I'm on the complete opposite side of Cyprus.
Yes, I assume.
My favorite is Protaras, Ayia Napa.
But
beaches. I think my absolute favorite beach in Cyprus would be Konnos, which is in between Protaras and Ayia Napa. I love the scenery. Like when you drive down and you want to park close to the beach, you just go from the mountain down. Or you can also walk from the hotel Hilton Park and just walk down the stairs. It's a lot of stairs, so make sure to wear comfortable shoes, to be honest, because you also need to walk up later on. And that's always a little bit tough. He's just sleeping.
He proper fell asleep.
That
I just
is
noticed
adorable.
because he's like dreaming and he's like moving his paws.
He's so cute. Oh, I open inside. So Konos Beach for me is definitely like, I feel like the beauty of nature they has is very like uncommon, if I can say it. I don't know if there's any other beach really in that region that looks like that, in my opinion. I mean, I there's one thing though. I prefer when they have the sunbeds. I don't know if anyone remembers this, but they used to have yellow sunbeds that were like shaped of a banana. Do you remember this?
No.
Like this was years ago.
I think the Nicosia crowd knows Protaras and Ayia Napa so much better because it's so close for you. We don't, from Limassol, because obviously our beaches are not as nice, but we have beaches.
Yeah.
So, you finish work or you're on the weekend, you don't want to drive for an hour and a half. You drive 5 minutes.
Yeah, of course.
Or for some people, it's literally right in front of their house.
Of
so
course.
we don't know Protaras and Ayia Napa as well. And then sometimes, like, honestly, it's easier for me to go to Paphos. It's closer.
Yeah, that's true. That is true.
So you guys know Protaras and Ayia Napa a lot better. And you go so much more.
Yeah, I mean, Konos for me is my favorite. It's also small. You might want to go like early on. It also depends when you travel. It's going to be busy most probably. But also like, for example, Makronisos Beach, I love. It's like the white sand long Landa Beach.
The sand in Protaras is just, oof.
That's what I think is a bit sad when Limassol, that the sand is not in my taste, And
I like Ladies Mile.
Okay.
Ladies Mile is a bit lighter sand and the water's super shallow and clean and more crystal blue. That area is a bit nicer.
By the way, now you just mentioned something that I want to really give credits for Cyprus. Cyprus has been awarded the cleanest beach waters in
Europe.
Europe. Yeah, Europe, not the world, right?
And
Europe.
actually we have
the world maybe?
We have the highest number of blue flag beaches in one small region.
I think it's even like 160 official beaches we have also like that organized.
It's hard to believe sometimes because I live in Limassol, but
and I realize like whenever I come to a beach to Cyprus, especially now living abroad, I'm like, whoa, they are transparent like crazy. You can literally see your toes even if you stand 1.5 meters in.
I assumed, because I grew up here, I assumed it's like that everywhere, and I was very disappointed to find out it's not.
Same. Like even Mallorca, which is a beautiful island, has beautiful beaches. When it's they also have a little bit more tourists than Cyprus, but the waters tend to get a bit like
murky,
sandy water. I think, so
murky.
So you don't really see the transparent. I mean, this sounds so spoiled. We live in an island still has beaches, but Cyprus beaches are superior. I mean, wow, I'm giving flowers to the beaches of Cyprus.
Was it with you? I was discussing the other day how it's crazy. I don't know if it was you or Diana. How it's crazy how some people like wait to go on a summer vacation and live so far from the beach and don't get the beach. And then there's us. We're just like, shall we go today? Maybe not. Maybe tomorrow. Like we are so blessed to live on an island.
We are. We're all here island people also.
And we have long summers as well. It's not just that we have a beach and we're not an ocean. So we don't have like Australia, crazy sharks and crocodiles and sea crocodiles and jellyfish and eels and I don't know what.
Girl, it's special that we can, like I'm swimming in the water and I'm not freaking out to see a great white shark. I don't swim out far away.
I don't swim far anymore.
But
with age, I've become a bit of a scary cat.
No man, we're blessed in that way.
Yeah.
I was thinking now too, because we're coming towards the end of the episode. If you have any questions, like we're asking now the audience,
you had a question earlier.
Oh yeah. Yeah. So the question was that she asked because I met my boyfriend on the dating app.
But you never clarified exactly how.
Yeah, how the process.
Because he is from a different country.
I was in Cyprus when we matched. The thing is, I used this function on Tinder that was called Passport. So I could put my location anywhere in the world while I was still in Cyprus. So basically I put that I was I was in US. I put that I was in Stockholm. I put that literally I was traveling the world during COVID when we were in quarantine the first time. I was bored.
We were having so much fun with that.
Yeah.
She was sending me all these random screenshots of these random guys from abroad. She was barely even speaking to any of them, but it was just so interesting to see what's out there.
It's also funny to see the their actual profiles, like what they write and stuff. So, for example, in Ramon's case, like I had put my location in Amsterdam. And while I was in Nicosia, in my bedroom at home,
in quarantine.
Actually, I was in a Marino's bedroom and my uncle, and we were doing it together, Tinder. It sounds so weird. Yeah, but
that sounds really weird.
He was sitting on Tinder on his phone. I was sitting on mine, and we're like, oh, look at this. So we did literally strategically, we were doing the alphabetical order. Like we had to have like a plan on how to do this very important task. So we started with A, like capital cities in Europe. We started with Amsterdam, and actually that's where we matched. So we matched basically Amsterdam. The thing is, from Ramon's point of view, he did not put his location elsewhere. He even wanted someone close by because he wanted to go during COVID then.
Whoopsies.
Yeah, oops, sorry. It was like very popular, like to go on Tinder walks. Like they were walking around the canals, like as a Tinder date, because that was the only thing that they could do in Amsterdam. Things was closed, but they were allowed to go outside and go for a walk. So because his friends or people around him were doing it, he was like, okay, I'm also going to do it. Like I'm going to try, what is this Tinder? And he set up his profile. He was like on a few hours. Then he closed it down. Like he didn't open it up again. And then he got a notification 2 days later. And he was just going to also, by the way, delete the app. So if he deleted the app, we would have never have met. So that's insane. So yeah, so we basically, then we started talking. So yeah, I think I was lucky that I matched with someone from abroad that was also willing to talk to me, continue talking to me, even though I was not in the same location.
But I mean, I have some friends that are also a bit older and single, like in their 30s. Dating in Cyprus is hard, especially dating on dating apps, because the dating pool is so much smaller. So when you log in on a dating app, I haven't really used them, but my friends have. So you log in and you see people you know. And people you're not interested in. And a lot of people that are on dating apps in Cyprus just want to hook up. It's mainly for hooking up.
But I feel like that's a universal thing also.
Yes.
Like it's very, like you have to find the gems. And there's more of those part that want to hook up than the ones who want to actually have something serious, unfortunately. I believe so.
Which is not just dating apps, it's just dating nowadays.
Yeah.
So dating culture has become a bit of a disaster. But I think sometimes it's hard in Cyprus because the pool is so small. The options are so few compared to like a big city like Amsterdam. But it shouldn't be disheartening. And if you want to try dating apps, you never know. Because you took it very not seriously.
And not at all. I was just fooling around, seeing like what's out there.
And we were making fun of people's dating profiles most of the time, actually.
Yeah. Do you know, by the way, anyone who in Cyprus who met someone in Cyprus from a dating app?
No one that it's gone well.
Oh.
Do you know any? They've gone on a few dates.
Do you know
here
any success story? Like, if anyone is listening and I know
people from London that had success stories. Yeah, but again, big city.
That's different. I want to know, like, if you're listening and you know someone or you are the one who has a success story of a Tinder you met on a dating app in Cyprus while being in Cyprus, then reach out to us.
I don't know.
Because I'm very curious. I've not really heard about it. I know about also like abroad, but not really like here.
I haven't. I really haven't.
No, sorry? Huh? Yeah. Yeah, it's a good question, you know? I'm curious.
But personally, I don't like dating apps.
Okay.
I know you guys had a success story and you got lucky, but you also didn't take it too seriously when you did it. For me, it's very hard to meet someone online, not just on a dating app, even on social media. It's very not for me.
You and I met on social media.
It's very different. You're a girl.
You don't want to date me?
Not at all. I'm really sorry.
No, man.
Especially if you wear your water shoes. No, thanks.
I don't blame you. No, but yeah, I think it's a good option for people who feel also a little bit.
Look, it's hard to meet
a little bit
people.
more introverted. Mm-hmm. I think it's a platform, dating apps, that gives you the chance to reach out But I also find it a little bit sad that we have been so drawn into ourselves that we don't really go out to people. Like we see someone on the street and we go and talk to them, or we, instead of just going back on the phone and be like, you're the one who was sitting at the cafe there. Oh, like you want to meet.
Yeah. But also you got very lucky, Olivia.
I know.
Like you didn't really go on any Tinder dates other than Ramon, who you've been dating for so many years. Like you didn't really have to weed out through 50 bad options and speaking stages. I see some of my friends now that are dating on Tinder and they've dated so many bad ones and still haven't found a good one.
I agree.
I think it's general for dating.
I think it's hard there. I mean, I did speak with 50, go through 50 Tinder profiles.
Yeah, but you didn't really go through the process of
not at all.
Getting to know all these Tinder dates.
Not at all.
So you were very lucky.
I know.
And you found a good guy. You found a very good guy. Basically, we've obviously touched upon the fact that it's your birthday coming up and you're turning 30. So the question was, how do you feel towards that number? And obviously there's a lot of pressure on us as women when we approach certain ages. We think it's beautiful, obviously, that we get to age, but how do you feel? And maybe also how, because I know a little bit, how have you felt and how do you feel now? What has changed? I added to that question because I know it's changed.
Yeah. Like I thought until I was 25 that I was going to be a millionaire by 30.
Wait.
Yeah. I honestly believed it. And I put pressure. I was like, shit, I need to find something. How can I become a millionaire? How can I like all this,
a lot of us did.
Yeah. I also thought that.
Maybe not a millionaire, but
I thought I was going to be a millionaire. Yeah. I didn't have an idea. I didn't have at all what I wanted to, but I thought I was going to be a millionaire. Like I thought that life was going to come to me and I was going to.
How do you feel about not being a millionaire?
I'm okay with not being a millionaire. I mean, I wish I was, but I'm not. And I think I've come to acceptance with that.
So it's harder to accept the bank account than the number of the age.
Yeah. No, I think what you said, like with the expectation, like we had this idea, like when I was younger, teenager, I thought that 30 was really old. Like I thought that people who were also adults, they had everything figured out. I thought that like, okay, when I'm 30, 40, 50, okay, then life ends also. That's what I thought. I thought like, okay, I'm 30, I need to have everything done that I want to do in my life.
We also had very young parents.
Yeah.
So to us, 30, our parents were 30, we were 10.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. My mom was 19 when she had me.
Imagine.
That's insane.
Imagine having a 10-year-old child now.
That's insane. I mean, I would most probably.
You're not even
first.
Close to being a mother.
No, I'm not at all. Maybe I am. I don't know.
Maybe you are, but you're not.
No.
And your mom had you and your siblings.
Yeah, it's different. My mom, by my age, had already 3 kids. That's insane. And in 1 year, she had 4 kids. So it's like completely different. However, I want to put out there that I feel like now when I'm in my late 20s, I'm actually in my 30 now almost, that this decade of being in my 20s, I realized that I'm happy that I tried on to do a lot of different things. I did not take life too seriously because I also did I focus more about like trying to figure out a little bit who I am because I did not know.
Which is very hard.
Like coming out of school, like I was not one of the lucky ones who knew exactly what I want to do in my life.
Very
like,
few people are.
I was very envious of people like that because I was like, shit, I don't know what I want to do, what I even want to go study, if I even want to go study, and what I want to work with later. What kind of career path do I want to get myself into? I had no idea.
You didn't have a clear passion.
No, not at all. Not at least something that I think that could be into work, you know, and something to be living off. So, and also like, for example, I was very involved in the bakery, on Constantinou's bakery. I keep forgetting to say also, like, promote the business a little bit. I was like working there. So like, I'm like, am I going to like take it over later in life? I was like, do I really want that? Like, no, I don't. Like I see that like what Marinos does. And so it was like very confusing, but now leaving the decade behind and coming my 30s, I feel like, whoa, okay, now I know way more about myself. I feel way more confident in my skin. Man, it's not the same as being 20.
It's very different.
like when I was 20, I was like feeling I was feeling secure, but in an insecure way. I don't know if that makes any sense.
It does.
At all. Like now in my 30s, coming to my 30s, I'm just really excited because I get to live another year. Hopefully I get to like I get to get older, and I feel like yeah, you never know. But my point is that I get to like, now I feel like now life starts. Like I honestly feel like the last 2 years, my life starts now, because before it was just all this like, whoa, what am I gonna do? And then people party, but I also don't want to party. I should do this, I should do that. You go into wrong friend groups. You trust the wrong people, and like now I feel I can filter it out a little bit more. How do you feel, Maria? You also like
I have 3 more years to go.
Yeah, you do. You turn 28 in half year.
Not a half year. Don't age me prematurely.
February. It's already, now the episode comes out is August, so 8.
It's still July right now today.
Okay.
I struggled with age. I used to cry when I age. I used to give, because not necessarily being a millionaire or having a family or whatever I envisioned for myself. It was just that I wasn't reaching certain milestones that I thought I would by a certain age. And it more than the number, it just really bothered me that I was lost and confused and not at the stage I wanted to be. I was at a good stage, but not exactly where I wanted to be. And my age freaked me out. And obviously, as women, we get more pressure. As women, we get a lot more pressure to achieve a certain thing. And for us, it's a lot more difficult. You have a biological clock ticking, and you have this and you have that. And you need to stay looking young, and you need to have a career, but have a family, but do this. But it's a lot.
Also, you're not going to be pretty forever. Like,
yes. So it was a lot for me. And the last 2 years, especially this year, was the first year I was just like, oh my God, I'm so lucky I get to turn 27, because a lot of people don't.
You turn it that way.
And I turned it a certain way, obviously, because we've had some losses in life. And I'm so grateful because so many young people get sick and have accidents and go through hell. And yeah, okay, I struggle here and there. We all struggle. And my struggles are not going to be minimized by the fact that some people have worse situations. But at the end of the day, people have it rough, a lot rougher than I do. So I'm not going to sit and complain about my privileged problems. And I really changed perspective. And instead of freaking out over the things that I have not yet achieved, because I do believe one day I will achieve everything I want to achieve. I'm still positive about that. I am grateful for the things I have achieved, because I've achieved some things I didn't expect to achieve. And I'm really, with age, learning to be more in the moment and be more grateful for everything I have, everything I achieved, all the people around me, all the experiences I get to experience, and just being. I'm so lucky I get to be. So I've shifted perspective.
Yeah, that's wow.
I've shifted mindset a lot, and it's not like this every day.
And it's
I
not
still
easy
freak out
also.
sometimes.
Yeah.
But that change in perspective helps a lot. And instead of focusing on the things you have not done, focus on the things you have done. And that doesn't mean I'm going to sit and wait for things to fall from the sky and the millions, as you said.
Doesn't come that easy, apparently.
Nothing comes easy in life. And you still need to put in the work. But at the end of the day, a lot of things are out of your control. And when you accept that not everything you expect is going to happen, and sometimes God and higher power, whatever you want to call it, whatever you believe in, the universe, or I don't know, whatever people believe in, maybe there's something better out there for you.
Yeah.
You know, maybe you're not getting what you were hoping to get because there's something better out there for you. And I do believe in a divine plan, some sort of something. Like I don't know what exactly.
Like what's meant to happen will happen.
I do believe that. And that gives
believe.
me comfort. And it gives me peace, because I believe that what's meant for me will find me.
Yeah.
As long as I'm putting in the work and trying my best and growing as a person and exploring my options and truly like working on myself at the end of the day and getting to know what I want and who I am, because it's a work in progress. What is meant to me will find me.
Yeah, of course.
So I've kind of come to terms, but it's hard.
Yeah.
It takes a lot, and it's easier said than done. Like me saying now, I came to terms, I appreciate what I have and people have it harder. Like it sounds typical, and it's so much easier to say than implement.
You know, I'm not sure if I said this in the podcast already, but actually Ramon's mom told me, because I was the same, like every birthday I got sad for some reason. Like
I would actually cry.
Yeah, that sounds horrible. Like, what are we talking about? But it's true. Yeah, like
now I laugh about it. Like, what a little drama queen.
But
I turned 23.
Because I had other expectations of what I was going to be. Like literally what you said. And I told this to her a few years ago, and she said something to me that stuck with me. And because she said that, it just switched completely my whole perspective of it. She said, basically what we just touched upon, you should see your birthday as another year being alive rather than another year getting closer to death. You know, and I was like, whoa.
And you know, unfortunately,
That's
you really don't know how much time you have left. And one day you're here and the next day you're not. 1 minute you're here, the next minute you're not. And you know, when you have lost people, it kind of clicks, you know? And you see very young people just no longer be.
Yeah.
So it's important to be grateful. It really is. And to just live as much as you can and focus on feelings, because at the end of the day, those millions mean nothing. And the feelings you experience with your friends and the experiences and the travels and the learning and the knowledge and growing as a human, that is what stays with you. You're not going to take money to the grave. Yes, money makes you more able to live certain experience.
Help. I mean,
money lets you do things.
Yes.
But at the end of the day, it really is all about experiences and feelings.
Yeah. That's good.
So that's our questions. Good question.
All right, we need to wrap it up.
Let's wrap it up.
Thank you for
Simba ended up with
being
you
with me
for the wrap up.
Yeah.
Betrayed me.
Thank you for listening to us. Thank you for watching us, and thank you, ladies, for being here.
Yes,
you're our first. You will always be remembered as the first. You will always remember you're the first ever to come here. That is cool.
Do you still remember the names?
Yeah, of course I do. I don't know if you want me to say your names. Are you okay with it? So we have Irina, we have Chiara, we have Christina, we have Sofia, Laura, and Sofia.
Yeah! Woo!
Yes. And okay, now I was going to ask you, but you also already just heard. So yeah, I spoke for both of us.
Thank you so much for being here. It was a very first unique experience for us. We hope you had fun.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is what you were expecting.
Yeah.
I don't know what you were expecting.
But we hope we exceeded that you enjoyed at least. Yeah. And for you listening, it's August. Enjoy your summer vacation, what you have left, and
soak up some sun.
And
we'll see you in September.
Yeah.
We're not going to see them next week. It's going to be a while.
Wow, yeah, that's true.
See you in September for season 2.
Yeah. Bye-bye.
So it's good that it's a long one.
Yeah.
There you go.
It's literally then a bonus. I don't like when bonus are like 20 minutes. I'm like, oh, that's not bonus.
Yeah, me too.
Okay.
So there you go. High five.
High five to us.
It's time to show.